Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Light of Shaya. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to those of you who are new. I hope you enjoy the content, and welcome to those of you who are returning. I simply want to say thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate every single one of you. So today I'm going to be doing a 30-day forecast for the sign of Virgo. That's going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so the message may or may not resonate for you at this time. However, I trust if you come across this video, there's likely a message here for you. If not, the whole reading will very well correspond to you. So I'm going to be opening up here with the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. And then I'll be using the Celtic Cross Spread with the Tarot Mucha here for your reading. So let's see what Spirit has for you these next 30 days. What's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm being guided to take these. So interestingly enough, Koi Fish Spirit is at the bottom of the deck saying there is always enough. This message has been coming out a lot for me lately in my messages from God, Spirit, the angels. Basically saying that it's important to recognize that we have all of our needs met. If you're watching this particular video, there's a high likelihood that all of your needs are being met, right? That means you have hot food, clean water, you can use hot water to take hot showers if you wanted to, it's about recognizing what it is that we have and being very appreciative of it. When you step into that, you'll know how your life starts to expand in a very different way because your point of view begins to shift, right? Instead of looking at the things you don't have and paying attention to what you do have, it really puts you into this much more higher vibrational state. You start to see life from a very open heart space. It's like things feel better that way. So that message may be coming out strongly for someone out there in regards to some advice. And of course, since it is underlying energy, I feel like these next 30 days, you're going to start stepping into that. You're going to start recognizing this on a subconscious level. So the first card we have out is Deer Spirit, Bring a Gentle Touch. We have Owl Spirit, You See Clearly Now. And we have Parrot Spirit, Watch Your Words. Very interesting. So you have two 9s here. Deer Spirit is 18, which reduces to 9, and Parrot Spirit is 45, which reduces down to 9 as well. So there could be a wrapping up of some sort of cycle. Maybe there may have been difficulties for you guys. And things are coming to full circle, basically. So I feel here these next 30 days, you're going to be embodying a much more compassionate energy with the Deer Spirit, which is absolutely beautiful. It's like your heart has been softened in some way. There's a sense of innocence, of sweetness coming from this Deer Spirit. And I feel like you're going to be embodying that a lot more these next 30 days, really just trying to be much more gentle and compassionate towards others. It's a very sweet, sweet energy that I'm picking up on here. Now we have the Owl Spirit here. You see clearly now. I feel like there may be a truth that comes to light here. This could be an internal truth, an epiphany, if you will, like a sudden realization, and it's going to help expand your mind. Like you're going to start seeing things from a very different perspective. Now what's really interesting is we have Parrot Spirit here, which says, watch your words, which is fascinating to me because bring a gentle touch, right? And watch your words. I feel like this Parrot Spirit is more a piece of advice, right? Saying be careful about how you speak your truths. Be careful about what you say to individuals because sometimes, words hurt, right? Sometimes words, how we say things or what we say can in fact cause some sort of pain to people, right? So it's very interesting that we have these two completely different energies here of the Deer Spirit, which says bring a gentle touch, and then watch your words. This may be a word of caution as well. Interesting, look at that, Ace of Swords. There's that moment of clarity and truth. Very interesting. I'm getting the sense here that watch what you say around. Watch what it is that you're saying around certain individuals is what I'm getting. Because when I was about to say that the Ace of Swords came out, and usually that's like a clarifier for me saying like what you're saying is absolutely true. It's like a confirmation from Spirit, if you will. So let's go ahead and see here. Isn't that interesting how you see clearly now is there? Anyway, let's see what the current circumstance is for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles, right? So remember that whole there is always enough? The Four of Pentacles is an incredibly closed-off, conservative energy. It's a card that basically resembles like not wanting to budge. You see how this person isn't wanting to budge, right? They're stuck. You know, they're holding on to their pentacles for dear life. So this could be you just trying to create a foundation for yourself, of course. However, this is a very stagnant card here. This card in particular can be very stagnant in nature at times. So if it's high vibrational, of course, you're learning when it is you should give and when you should not give. However, if it's in low vibration, this is a card of refusing to budge, and it causes a lot of stagnation in our lives when we enter that space. So I feel like it's split here, like I'm getting two sets of people, like some are in high vibration Four of Pentacles and others of you are in low vibration, very interestingly enough. So let's go ahead and see what the opportunity is here. This card is also known as the Pre-Emperor card. So the opportunity here is, there's that bring a gentle touch. Six of Cups. Sweet innocence here. There's maybe even a soulmate connection that you're dealing with, but with the Six of Cups, it's about it's nostalgia, right? It's like looking back at the past. This is a card of like, also like if old relationships have come into your life, this is a card of like renewal of that as well. Someone from your past may be coming back as well. And the opportunity here is the Six of Cups, so it could be dealing with this person. Or maybe taking a look at your past as well, right? Taking a look at like childhood memories. There may be something there for you. There may be something of value there for you about your childhood. Very interesting that I'm getting that message. So what does the recent past hold for you? Wow. So with the recent past here, we have the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. Oof. Okay, so the Page of Swords could be communication, and with the Five of Swords, it could be manipulation. So some of you may have received a manipulative text message, phone call, conversation. Now, for others of you, the Page of Swords is right, communication, as I was saying. And with the Five of Swords, it's a card of humiliation, right? It's a card of humiliation. Now, there could have been a person that you were dealing with that had a conversation with you. Maybe they're the ones that were in the Five of Swords energy, feeling humiliated or defeated in some way. And of course, this energy can go vice versa. Very interesting. So, let's see what the subconscious... Very interesting. We have the Sun, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles coming out. So there could be something here about balance, happiness here. This is Leo energy as well. And the Page of Pentacles is about learning new things, right? It's an inquisitive card. It's a card of learning, right? Going back to school, taking a methodical approach. It's the earth element in earth. Very earthy, day-by-day approach here. Very interesting. Two of Pentacles is also about, like, trying to prioritize things. So you could have been dealing with a Leo as well. So let's see what the subconscious holds for you these next 30 days. Essentially how you're going to be feeling. Oh, Virgo. You have here the Nine of Swords. This is pretty heavy energy for you to be in, Virgo, especially in the feelings. This card, in the feelings, is representative of guilt, remorse, pain, right? Guilt coming through very strongly. I feel like maybe these next 30 days you may be feeling, maybe having even sleepless nights. It's like you're stuck in your head, right? This card is Mars in Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is all about communication, and Mars is Aries energy, right? It's the god of war. So this card is basically the mind at war with itself. So some advice for you, right? Bring a gentle touch to yourself. Bring a gentle touch. Be kind to yourself these next 30 days, Virgo. It's very easy for you sometimes, for people in general, to get into this Nine of Swords and like overthink everything, every little thing that you can overthink, and like beating yourself up and thinking all these really, really toxic thoughts towards yourself. This card, the way you can work through this is being present, right? Every time one of these not so pretty thoughts come into your head, take a deep breath and try and replace it instead with positive thinking, right? For every negative thought that you have, try and replace it with at least 2 to 3 positive thoughts. Like if you're saying this can never work out, say this can work out. I am worthy of this. I can make this happen, or something along those lines, especially with the I am statement. So I am lovable. I am loved, you know, I am capable. I am expansive, I am joyous, those kind of things, right? And there's that Nine of Pentacles, right? It's essentially what it's saying here is like, for me, step into the Nine of Pentacles if you're in the Nine of Swords, right? Be grateful for what it is that you have in the moment. Now, let's go ahead and see how you're moving forward these next 30 days. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. So this could be a lot of back and forth communication with someone, right? Especially with the Page of Swords here. Lots of communication here via electronic means. And for others of you, this could be travel. This could be sudden change, right? You may be needing to make a lot of split-second decisions these next 30 days, right? Because the Eight of Wands is an incredibly fast-moving energy. Now, what's really interesting is I can't help but notice the expression on her face here. It's a very surprised expression. So you may be surprised about all these changes coming into your life and how quickly things are moving in your life, right? Especially if you're in the Four of Pentacles trying to hold on to things. It's like, there's too much going on. Like, I just want to stay here in my safe zone, my comfort zone, right? As I said, this could be back and forth communication as well. Very interesting. So let's see what the near future has in store for you, Virgo. Near future. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. There's that fast-moving energy again. I'll be clarifying this card a little bit later. Now, the Knight of Swords is a very committed energy. It's very fast-moving energy. It's very interesting. We have no major arcana so far. We have this is the energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? And with the Four of Pentacles being the situation, the Knight of Swords, I feel, is moving away from this. I feel like something has been triggered or something's opening up now and you're moving forward. I can't help but notice the way the horse is looking directly at this Four of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like your subconscious mind is telling you, this isn't good for me anymore. I can't stay, I can't stay in this Four of Pentacles anymore. I need to be a little bit more expansive, right? Because feeling stuck isn't pretty. The stagnation isn't pretty, especially with this Eight of Wands, right? Very fast moving here. Now, this Knight of Swords could be anger as well. Maybe that's what this watch your words are, because sometimes the Knight of Swords can say some very mean things sometimes. So be very mindful of what you say to people, okay? Watch your words, yeah. So let's go ahead and see what a message from God, Spirit, the Divine, directly to you at this time is. Okay, being guided towards shuffling a little bit more. It's quite interesting. Cards are just wanting to pop out everywhere. Okay, so what is a message from your higher power directly to you? Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles is coming through in two different ways. The Eight of Pentacles is a card that says, continue to master and work on your craft. If there is something that you're working on, continue on it. Try and perfect it, right? This could be a relationship. This could be a job situation, a passion project. Whatever it may be, Spirit is saying continue to work diligently on this. Now, the other message that I'm getting from this Eight of Pentacles is, recently I've been calling it my perfectionism card. If you are looking for perfection in a certain situation, the perfect job, the perfect person, perfection is an idea, it's not a reality. So if you are encountering situations where at work or with a partner or, you know, a potential partner or something along those lines where you're like, I need this person to be perfect, or I need this situation, this job to be perfect, it's time to take a look at this, because perfectionism is an idea, right? It's not a reality. Very fascinating message coming from Spirit there. Okay, so let's go ahead and see that which is unseen, which Virgo needs to be made aware of at this time. Interesting, we have the Strength card here. So this is Leo energy. I feel like with the Strength card here, there's that bring a gentle touch, right? Note how this person is holding the lion in such a sweet, gentle way. What you're not seeing here, Virgo, is that you or a person that you're dealing with is overcoming some sort of difficulty within themselves. This is a card of absolute compassion. I mean, just look at the expression on the lion's face, right? The lion is a very primal creature, and this person has calmed it through love and compassion. Remember how I was saying with the Nine of Swords, right? About like being compassionate toward yourself, replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. This is that card. This is the subconscious mind, right? Our primal energy is the lion here, and the person is your conscious mind. So what are you feeding your conscious mind, right? For some of you, you may not be seeing a situation here with the Leo. It's very interesting. This energy is what is unseen. So maybe you're not seeing that this is a genuine energy that you're embodying, or a person that you're dealing with, the Leo. So let's go ahead and see what the hopes and fears are for you. I'll be clarifying that Strength card a little bit later. I'll be clarifying a few cards here. That Knight of Swords is looking at me. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so with the hopes and fears here, we have the Page of Wands, the Fool, and the Tower. I feel like you guys are afraid of this situation with the Tower. The Page of Wands and the Fool are very sweet, sweet, innocent energies. They're very sweet. They're beginners in the journey, right? They want to keep things playful, and they want the Fool wants to take a leap of faith. I feel like you're hoping to take a leap of faith, but you're afraid that it's going to result in this Tower moment, right? When the Fool and the Tower are combined, it's like a disaster, right? Mental breakdown is just like absolute destruction, right? I feel like you're absolutely afraid of that happening, and you're hoping that you're praying, like, in a sense, I do not want this to happen at all. I just want things to be calm. I don't want any issues in my life, which is understandable. Who wants problems in life, right? Sometimes they come to us to help us grow, of course. I mean, pain is always a factor in life. It's not something that we can ever truly avoid, but it's about how we handle it that matters. So let's see. Let's see what the... Ooh. Lots of cards trying to come out here, but let's see what the outcome is for you these next 30 days. Wow, that's beautiful. We have Gemini Virgo energy here coming out with the Magician. You're stepping into a place of independence and really, really being able to co-create with Spirit here with the Magician. This is a card of manifestation. It's a card of confidence. You have all of the tools at your disposal these next 30 days, and you're going to be able to manifest what it is that you want. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. All right, so what is this Knight of Swords? This Knight of Swords about? There's your card, Virgo. It's really interesting. Okay, so what's really fascinating, guys, if you're new to my channel, or if you've been watching my channel and you just so happen to have Virgo in your chart, this combination of cards came out. I'll see if I can put this in the link in the description. The Virgo is looking at this Ace of Cups. You see that? There was a reading that I did. I think it was a message from the angels saying, is it right person, wrong time? I can't remember, but this exact combination of cards came out. It's fascinating to me. This Virgo is looking directly at the Ace of Cups. It's like there's a holding back, right? It's really fascinating, though. It's like this is what's clarifying the Knight of Swords. So it's like a sense of determination to... Maybe this is self-love as well, right? But I feel like maybe you're determined to hold back love, or like hold on to love. Because I can't help but notice the way this Hermit is like holding onto that lantern there, right? It's like my precious. I always get that sense of my precious from this card. It's a card that is usually indicative of like soul searching. So I feel like maybe these next 30 days, you know, the Knight of Swords, looking at the near future, it's like you're refusing almost to budge, or you want to, or maybe you're working on that. You're working on opening up, right? Because the Hermit is a card of soul searching and being alone, right? It's almost like I feel like you want to love at a distance or something like that. It's a very fascinating energy that I'm getting here. Very interesting that that's coming through in the near future. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this Strength card is about in the unseen. We have the Queen of Swords. Watch your words, right? Queen of Swords, High Priestess. Okay, what's really fascinating about... okay, I'm being told that this is where it stops. Here we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I can't help but notice that. This could be in regards as I said, in a love connection. What's really cool is that the Six of Wands follows, which is victory. Now what's really interesting is that the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands are at the bottom of the deck, right? It's like a missed opportunity, or not wanting to have a union with the person, but it's like having victory here. It's really interesting how that's working out. Maybe you're, as I said, you're happy loving this person at a distance or something like that, right? Because the Eight of Wands, remember how I said communication? Maybe you're happy with the way things are, like only wanting to communicate at a distance for whatever reason. Now what's really fascinating here is that we have the Queen of Swords with the Strength card and the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess combined with the Strength card here, these two cards can sometimes represent a lover's quarrel. But I'm not getting that energy here. I'm not getting a lover's quarrel at all. I feel like maybe you feel like that's going to happen with the hopes and fears here, right? Remember how I said the Tower and like a mental breakdown or disaster? There's nothing indicating here that that's happening. But this combination of cards is a man desiring to control a woman and a woman desiring to guide a man. And what's really fascinating is that this Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, what you're not seeing is that there's somebody in your vicinity. If you're dealing with a love connection, this person is wishing to guide you through your difficulties, I'm sensing, right? This Four of Pentacles. This person I feel like whoever this is has genuine intentions to help you through certain difficult circumstances, right? Very interesting. And this is what's in the unseen, that which is not seen by you, but you need to be made aware of. So I feel like there is either a Leo, Pisces, or a High Priestess here energy, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who has been trying to guide and lead you through compassion, right? Because that's what the Strength card is about, right? Bringing a gentle touch to this. Very interesting message here for you, Virgo. Very interesting indeed. So let's go ahead and see here. Let's clarify this Magician for the outcome. These cards? Very interesting. Oh, okay, Virgo. So this is very interesting energy here. If this is you, be mindful of what it is that you're doing, right? Watch your words. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very committed energy, right? Doing things diligently day by day. But then we have the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So it's like, right? Especially paired with the Magician here. This could be manipulation, right? I feel like your intuition is going to tell you what it is that, who this is, if this is anybody that you're dealing with. Now, do keep in mind that energies do go vice versa. So if this isn't a person that you're dealing with that is doing this, I feel like maybe this could potentially even be you resisting something, right? Very determined to resist it and to run away from it with the Seven of Swords. Right? Bring a gentle touch and watch your words. You see clearly now. I feel like maybe you're going to see something here. I think you're going to have a revelation of some sorts about being able to see whatever the situation is clearly. It's like you're looking back. Know how this Knight of Pentacles is looking back in hindsight? Maybe you're going to see, maybe that's what that is. Maybe you're going to see for the outcome, right? Because you see clearly now is here. You're going to take a look at the past, because I can't help but notice the way the Knight of Pentacles is looking towards you, like in the past, right? What's behind him. And you're going to see this energy of the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Now, if this is a person that you're dealing with, you'll know this person was very resistant and maybe ghosted you or ran away from you or something like that. That you're going to see this person very clearly for that. On the other hand, if this is your energy, I think you're going to be looking back at the past and seeing what it was that you did in the past, right? Because this, I can't help but notice, interestingly enough, number 43 reduces down to 7. I think you're going to see something very clearly within the next 30 days about maybe energy you embodied or a person embodied, and now you're like, very interesting. Okay, all right. So I might pull a little more around this outcome here, but I'm being guided to first deal with the Six of Cups here. What's the Six of Cups about? We have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through strongly with this King of Pentacles. It's really interesting because in the past, right, the Six of Cups is in dealings with the past. I feel like with the Four of Swords here, there is a need to heal yourself from something with the Four of Swords, contemplation, right? Maybe there was a situation in your childhood or in the past that you're healing from, right? And that's the opportunity, is to heal it. With the Nine of Pentacles, know what it is that you have, and with the King of Pentacles, move forward with determination on creating your future, right? The King of Pentacles likes to look at things from a very objective point of view, saying to himself, like, what is the return on investment for this, essentially? And that's kind of how the King of Pentacles looks. Now, lower vibrational King of Pentacles can be very, very, very greedy. And it's a person who's refusing to give to other people, right? It's a person who's very selfish in nature when they're in lower vibration. So if you are embodying that energy, keep in mind, keep an open mind, and try and look forward and say to yourself, how can I give back to the community, to the people around me? Really just focusing on that and noticing what it is that you do have with the Nine of Pentacles here, okay? I feel like this may be in regards to a childhood experience that you had. Maybe your parents told you that money was really important, or it's very fascinating that I'm getting this here. Maybe there's a sense of nostalgia, right? Maybe having to look at the past. Look at the past about decisions that were made in childhood or in the past in general. It's very interesting. It's almost like I can't exactly pick up on it. I feel like it's very particular for different individuals. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this outcome here. I want a little bit more on this because I don't want to end the reading on this particular outcome, because I feel like there's good coming after this realization likely. There's that Two of Cups. I feel like you're moving towards this Two of Cups, essentially. If you're dealing with love, Virgo, you're moving towards this. I feel like you see things very, very clearly for what they are now. Interestingly enough, I split the bottom of the deck and we have the Justice card, which is Libra energy. This is doing the right thing. It's ethics, morals, values, right? It's about doing the right things. This could also be a legal battle that you were dealing with a partner, maybe. What's really interesting is, look, we have the Ten of Cups, which follows, which is my Heaven on Earth card. It's like the full potential of the Two of Cups can bloom into the Ten of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, too. It's very interesting. Knight of Wands is passion. Very, very sexual in nature. Very interesting. Huh. Now, what's really interesting is we have the Knight of Wands that follows the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I'm not really sure why this energy is coming through here, but maybe somebody is wanting to give to two people. Because Three of Pentacles can resemble a third party, and the Six of Pentacles, note how this person is giving to two people. Do be mindful about this, Virgo. If this is your energy, I feel like you'll know, and if you're dealing with a person, it'll be very clear if this is a situation with this person. Your intuition would have told you this already, I feel. Remember that intuition comes from a deep knowing. There's no fear there. But what's really cool is we have the Wheel of Fortune coming up here, and wow, this is a lot of... I feel like there's going to be a massive change in the dynamic here with the Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, and the Chariot. I feel like there's a change coming to this dynamic that is massive in nature. Right? Things are going to be looked at from a different perspective. It's like a letting go. I feel like this High Priestess, this Wheel of Fortune and Hanged Man is in a sense changing this energy, right? It's no longer, that Hanged Man energy is no longer going to be present. And with the Chariot card here, there's forward movement towards, I feel like mutual love with the Queen of Cups here. Very interesting. Now, if you are dealing with a third-party situation, do be mindful of this. I know that your intuition is going to tell you about it. Likely, you already knew about this, as I said, with a deep knowing, right? Doesn't come from a place of fear. I just really, really, really want to emphasize this. It's very fascinating that this is the outcome, right? I feel like the potential is this Two of Cups, right? And if there's player energy involved with a person, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like maybe this is two different possibilities, right? With the Justice card and the Ten of Cups, it's like doing the right thing, like choosing the right thing. But with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, I do sense that there is a split here. Like there is a possibility for absolute happiness with this person, but with the Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles, there may be a person who wants to invest in two separate situations because they have player energy involved, right? And maybe this is what this unseen energy is about. It's like telling you, somebody might be telling you about this with the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, and the Strength card. It's like this needs to be overcome. If you're having a difficult situation with this third party, it needs to be overcome. If you want to have a solid relationship with somebody, this needs to be overcome. Very interesting. Alrighty, Virgo, this was probably going to be one of my longer readings out of the horoscopes because this was a pretty interesting dynamic playing out here. But anyway, if you did enjoy this reading, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know if this reading resonated at all, of course. And if you did enjoy it, as I said, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I am sending you so much love and so much light. Take care.